I'm here at the march today to support children who are being sex trafficked. There's not enough voices out there, and I know that a lot of people don't want to come to the realization that this is going on in the world, but this is a very, very, very big crime. A lot of children have come across the southern border and disappeared. No one knows where they are, their parents don't know where they are, their families don't know where they are. They have been given away to foster children, and they are now in the sex trade. There are a lot of children. Rhode Island, in and of itself, has an awful lot of children that are being sex trafficked. As a matter of fact, some have come to us today asking us for help while we were marching. So one of the things that we have to do is bring awareness to this and not be afraid to see it and look at it and start talking about it. We have to get people together to do something about this. This is a multi-billion dollar industry, trafficking children for sex, and it is horrible.
It's all about God's children are not for sale. It's your voice. If you can't speak up for them, who's going to? When you don't speak up, you give them the consent to do it. Every state representative and state senator was given this information to ask to come to speak, and not a single one came or showed up. They don't care about the kids. They're never here. No matter what it is about the children, they're never here.
That we show that child trafficking is a real issue, we can start going ahead and getting to the steps where we can change things.
To say God's children are not for sale. 1.2 million children are human trafficked worldwide every year, and the number grows and grows. We need to close the border. There's children missing from the southern border. We don't know what's going on with that. There's children missing in Maui. We don't know what's going on with that. We have children in Rhode Island that are still missing.
Children, because God's children are not for sale. This is an issue that really hits me in my heart because I am a survivor of child trafficking. When I was young, a pedophile tried to kidnap me right around the corner from my house, and the only reason I'm alive today is because my big brother was walking down the street from me and he saved my life. But every day I wonder if that man is still out there and how many other children he got to who didn't have somebody to save them. So again, God's children are not for sale. In Rhode Island, child trafficking and child abductions happen every single day in our backyard, and sometimes we're not even aware of it. 73% of states are safer than Rhode Island when it comes to child abductions. And a big part of waking people up is getting out here and informing them and educating them with the statistics.
You know, we have the power to stop this, and we need to stop it now.
Average 50 kids or 50 kidnappings happen a year in Rhode Island, which was shocking to me because you don't hear about it. Why don't we hear about it? Why isn't this something, our children are so precious, why isn't this something that's so important to everybody? And how come we don't hear about it? And why are the borders open and all the kids that are missing from the border and nobody's talking about it? HHS whistleblower, showed that there's actually sex trafficking. The kids are being sold for sex. Our government's not doing nothing about it. It makes you wonder what they benefit from all of this. It would be great if more parents, grandparents, or even kids came out and joined us in these events to bring awareness to what is going on, because I didn't even know that many kidnappings happen a year. That's kind of crazy and dangerous.
America's children are really important to me, and knowing that so many children across the country disappear every year is just so heartbreaking, and we need to do everything we can to help return these children to these families and, stop human trafficking. New York, Rhode Island, New Jersey, these places shouldn't be the capitals of human trafficking, and these children, they need people to stick up for them. They need people to find them. We need to fund missing persons. We need to fund the FBI. We need to do everything possible to return these children to their families.
And we just need to be made aware of it and stand for something, or we fall for anything. And maybe we need to just find just find it in our hearts to care about something other than ourselves and start standing for our children. I'm standing for mine, I'm standing for my grandchild, and I'm also standing for yours. So it's time to unify no matter our differences, come together and say no. My tax dollars are not going to child sex trafficking. 85,000 missing children at our border, 1,200 missing children in Maui. They just disappeared. Tell me where they went. 800,000 children go missing every year in America. It's a little bit too much, and it's time to wake up, stop our slumber, and get off our couch. God bless America.
Dying today. Wake up.
God,
They'll put those books in front of them. They'll change their agendas, but they won't come here to try to save them from being molested or groomed or trafficked or killed, DCYF, any of those things. All those people, they push it under the rug. They never do anything about it. We need to speak up. Your silence is their consent. Thanks.